Just started.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Welcome to another episode of the Other Ones podcast. Today I am the host of this episode. If I sound a little drowsy, because I have been woken up by for your entertainment by none other than Trevor. So thanks to
Hey.
him.
Not my problem.
So yeah, now I'm in bed, covered up in a blanket, recording a random episode of a podcast. So, today we have a very special episode, and this time I actually do have a topic for today's. I actually did, but they don't
Okay.
know my topic, so, good for them.
Yeah, we're going off long.
Yeah. Figure it out as you go along, right?
Yeah.
All
Let's see
right.
it.
So, in the theme of it being very late, I totally didn't come up with this on the spot, but hey, here you go.
Oh God.
Uh, hey, it worked out last time. Why can't we do it again?
All right. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Uh, so in the theme of it being very late, I have the prompt for today is, um, what if and this happens to almost everybody. This probably has happened to most everybody, but have you guys ever had an experience where it was, I don't know how I'm meant to explain this, but oddly like like I don't know, what's the proper word? A scary experience, but like unexplainable scary experience. I can name a few of mine, but I'm gonna ask you, let you guys figure that out. Have you guys ever had an experience, an super horrifying experience? I mean, there probably is an explanation, but experience a horrifying experience for y'all. I know it's not Halloween, but
So, like a truly terrifying experience.
yes, exactly. There's a better way to put it. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it's a little spooky episode. A bit late. We're gonna do a bit of spooksy dooksy.
Unless if we're late or a bit early to Halloween.
I have a few stories, but yeah, I'll let you all go
All right.
first. Whoever wants to go first.
Um, I'll go ahead and let Leland start us off today. A little spooky,
Okay, hold up.
spooky.
I'm gonna use my pass to pass it on back to Trevor.
Oh,
Mm,
well,
I gotta
okay.
think. Let me think.
Dino, you said you had a story ready, so while I build up my little campfire story, I'm gonna let you explain yours. So go right
I
ahead.
really don't have any. You guys don't really have anything on mind. All
I'm
right,
trying
fine.
to
Well,
think.
if I can come up with mine on the spot, you guys can too. All right, fine. I
I'm
will
trying to
start.
think, boy.
Okay, I'll give you this. I'll let you guys. If you guys really can't come up with anything, I could make up a story. I don't, or make up like some random story. I don't care. This is an episode that I honestly didn't put much effort into coming up with. So hey, but the best episodes come from nowhere, aren't they?
Exactly. Well put. I love you. I love you for not in a gay way. I love Leland in a gay way, but like you, I love you
No,
in the
no, no, no,
straightest
no,
way.
Trevor, no, 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 not this again.
All
You
right.
said you.
Interesting.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh, so, this is a true story. I will say this. This is true, and it is a horrifying experience. But I'm not sure if these are what they're actually called. But there's some weird. I have a lot of problems when I go to sleep. I have a lot of like things that go on whenever go to bed. But I have these, I'm not sure if I talked about this on the podcast ever, but so I don't know if this happens to anybody, but whenever I head to sleep, I will start seeing things that are not there. As in, I'll give you guys an example.
There's no much.
Better than explaining it. Better than me trying to explain it. So let's hypothetically, if I was trying to head to bed, it's really late, extremely exhausted, and I'm in bed, the lights, there either I'll have a light on or it's completely dark. Any shadows in the room will, all imagine this, it's dark and there's shadows from outside, reflecting off, all the objects in my room. And then slowly but surely, the shadows start to shift and change, distort thing in the corner of my eyes, things move and twist and the thing's unrecognizable. And
What?
you can laugh at me all you want, it's true.
I'm not
Yeah, I
laughing
don't
at
blame
you,
you.
but
No.
like, okay, Dino has a sleep paralysis demon. Let's go.
No, no, no. The scary thing is with sleep paralysis, you can't move, and you kind of know that you're going at the time. Once you had it once, you can kind of know that you're going through sleep paralysis. But this is whenever I'm awake. I can move around. I can literally see these things move around. I can get up and look directly at them, whatever it is. And this doesn't have to be a creature, a human. It could be anything. I had experiences where I'm in bed and I see like I don't know spiders crawling across the ceiling, thousands of spiders crawling across the ceiling. I scream in terror. My parents come in saying, "Hey, why are you screaming?" Try to convince them that there's spiders on the ceiling. They look at me weirdly as I try to try to beg to them that there's spiders in the ceiling, but obviously there's no stupid spiders
The
on the
parents,
ceiling.
Dude,
they don't understand the kids mainly.
They don't understand a child's mind.
Yeah.
But no, these experiences are terrifying. It's not just bugs, the creatures, but like objects will even move too. Like, this hasn't happened to me, but my dad actually had happened to my dad where he was hanging out in like I think the living room, and he was really tired. And the my dad has this too, and then all of a sudden like some rocking chair started rocking backwards and forth. It was obviously all in his mind, but it to him it felt real. And yeah, for
this
me
is
anyway, it's mostly shadows distorting in ways it shouldn't. And there's a lot of other stuff, but to me, that is extremely terrifying. And this doesn't have been like once or twice. It happened to me on multiple occasions. This happens to me on multiple occasions.
Dino. I'm gonna tell you what it really is. I was making hand puppets with my flashlight in your bedroom, and and like yeah, it was just
You
me. It was
tortured
just
me for
me.
so long. You don't understand the torture I've been going through.
See,
My
see
parents
that
think I'm
I'm not.
insane.
Yeah, Dano. See, I can relate off that. I
Uh-huh.
have some nights where this one night I didn't get any sleep for the past 2 days.
Uh,
Just because I didn't need to sleep. And what happened was, uh, I go to bed. I hear something out in the loft, so I go outside and check. And I don't know what was in my brain that time, but there were things floating, like objects, bicycles, and people and kids just walking around like there was a circus in my.
that is truly is something.
In
I don't. Why are things floating again?
That is that's a bit extreme. Okay, he muted himself, so I'm gonna assume he's busy. So I go to
I
no,
wouldn't think
my
that's a bad thing though. It'd be awesome to see things
yeah.
float.
That's
I mean,
sick. That's sick.
yeah.
So we got like
Mm.
spiders, we got floating circus, everything.
Whatever that is. Yes.
Yeah, whatever his is. I think that's just a dream. But
No, it's a dream.
Uh-huh. I believe
Then
you.
I was just talking to the ghost, and then my brother came out of his room asking what I was doing.
doing.
I would tell you guys more stories about me and the weird dreams, but we already did that episode, and let's just say it
We
did not
did.
end extremely well, did it? It did not end as according to plan. So yeah.
I haven't reviewed the dream video, but I'm not sure how it ended, so I'm gonna go review that video. But
Save me.
Let's just say it was not a good episode in the slightest, and everybody got bored out or something,
wait,
and
was this
some part of it
dreams or
ended.
dreams but better?
It was the original
The
dreams.
original dreams. Yeah,
I was I think I was going to talk about my experiences with dreams, but
I
I
mean,
think ZT was going all out and talking about whatever his dreams.
his little Dick Sporting Goods
Mhm.
male strip club, whatever you said it
What
was.
the?
Yeah, you need to go
Hold
review
up.
that episode, Leland. Yeah, that
I'll
was a
admit that part was funny.
yeah.
Okay, there's a 50-50 chance, probably the last time I'm going to watch that video.
All right.
Uh-huh.
You don't watch every one of our videos, Pathless? Wow.
How
I
dare you
didn't.
call yourself a fan and be a member of our
Hold up!
podcast?
I didn't know the podcast was a thing until like later on when Trevor when I talked to Trevor that one time.
You knew my podcast was a thing. Our teacher played our podcast, my podcast, upon
Yeah,
the
That was
Classroom.
after the dream. That was after the dream episode.
No, that was after the second. That was after the
Hold on.
first episode.
I'm trying to pull up my podcasting, and I just went into some different app. to
'Cause-
look things
yeah.
real quick.
No, it was the first episode, Leland. You're just making up excuses about why you haven't watched our stuff.
No, I did it.
Yeah. So, Leland, it's one episode a week. It's not that hefty of a schedule. Just listen. You have the whole week to listen.
I'm trying to find. I'm
Not
trying
a
to find
Bad
Castbox
schedule
now.
wakes me up wakes me up when I was falling asleep.
Yeah, our schedule sucks. We really need to like just record like a bunch of episodes midweek and we can
Oh,
still
no,
post
no,
it
no.
on Sunday. But we procrastinate. We record it right before we have to post it.
We
So
didn't think about making this
We
podcast.
did
We
until
just
last
went
week.
straight into it.
yeah.
We didn't plan. Who needs planning?
Planning's for
Ew.
nerds.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I do something similar, like how you see things. Like in my mind, sometimes I have trouble differentiating from my imagination to reality. And even when I'm at school, I just imagine someone sometimes creatures flying through the window, and then I'll look at the window and like, wait, there's nobody there. I'll imagine someone walking in the door who's like, but like some weird disfigured figure, and then I like realize they're not there, and then I'll just like realize I'll act in my mind. I will play out the scenarios of like me defending myself if the FBI came to school and tried to arrest me for hacking the government
Hold up. Wait,
agency.
you did what now? You did what?
This is all metaphorical. And yeah, so I do a lot of daydreaming, and then sometimes it really I sometimes believe it's true. Believe these things do happen.
I don't blame you.
And then sometimes I see Pathless just standing behind me
Trevor.
and
Trevor.
I turn around and then he takes off his shirt and then
no.
I'm joking, that last
I
part
would
was
never
purely
do that.
made up.
Listen, you sent me a poster that's hung up on my wall.
I did indeed send Leland a poster. It's an amazing poster.
He first up his face onto some freaking bodybuilder.
Yes, it is quite a nice poster. See if I can find it. It's really nice. Nope, I can't find it. All right, but it's a really well-made poster.
It is not very well.
Right here. Look at that beautiful poster. Oh dear. I'll post it in no mic so they can see it too. But that's like, it's a mighty fine poster. It just arrived sometime over this week, and yeah, I look great in it.
My house on Saturday.
As you
Oh,
can
so-
see, I was a bit dehydrated, but like you can see my veins. But other than that, I think I looked pretty well. My abs kind of look like messed up right there, but we won't talk about that one. So, okay. Yeah.
Interesting. Did y'all come up with y'all's idea yet?
Yeah, I have.
Yes, I was just.
Alright, then since you mentioned it first, come up with your idea and tell us about your
Yes, go ahead. I'd
so-called
love to see that,
horrifying
Pathless.
experience.
Hold up. Are you talking about the idea for the next podcast, or
No, nobody cares about your next podcast. We don't come up with ideas until the day of, Leland. We're talking about
Stuff
now.
we all do that. Ideas. Okay, so Dino, I'm not so. I know, cause really tough. So school. Oh wait, hold up. Hey, Trevor, you remember middle school?
I do.
Hey, Dino, you remember middle school stuff?
I do.
Have you ever seen Trevor in the VPO office during that time?
Oh, come on. Let's not go there. Where is this heading, Pathless? Where is this
I
heading?
was office assistant, so I may have seen him once.
Yeah.
Where is this heading?
Trevor has been in the VPO office in middle school a couple of times.
How is this a horrifying experience?
Because the VPO office is scary.
I've been there a lot, yes,
I
but
worked at the front office. What did you work at, Justin? Oh, Dino? Oh.
Did I do?
What did you work at when you were
I
the
was yeah, I worked at the front office all the time.
what class period?
I do not recall. I think it was like my second period.
dang,
I was near like midway after the day.
they declined my application to be a assistant because I've gotten in trouble far too many times. So I wasn't eligible to become an assistant.
They
So,
accepted they accepted mine.
but hey, that's just a theory. I get. Oh wait, sorry, wrong YouTube
Podcast
channel.
theory.
It's a podcast theory. Yeah,
Hmm.
but yeah. So Leland, I don't see how that was a horrifying experience. Trevor was.
Okay.
I feel like that was
I
just
know
trying to
you
sell
said
me out on the
Trevor, you're a
podcast. Guys, Trevor got
horrifying
in trouble a
person.
lot, and he was always in the vice principal's office.
okay.
Guys,
If you're being called by the VPO and you don't know why, you know well enough you're scared because you don't know what it's for.
I got called a lot, and just so y'all know, I was not a bad kid. The two times that I did that, the reasons I got like kicked out was like unnecessary. Here, I'll go through that stuff. I went through a little bit of the stuff in the last podcast about like
Yeah.
elementary, but we'll move on to
I
middle
didn't watch
school.
that episode.
You had a whole week, Dino. Okay, I don't know where my
See,
voice just went
unlike
right there.
Leland, where he just refused to watch the episode, I couldn't be bothered. That was just me. I couldn't be bothered to watch the last episode. I
Wow.
mean, watch the last episode.
Dino's a non-believer now. Anyways, so back to the topic. I was in the ninth grade, not ninth grade. In the sixth grade, this was the first reason they refused to let me become an assistant. I made a threat. Uh, quote unquote, made a threat. The threat was that I was gonna stab a student with a pencil in the eye.
Okay, good. You're not talking about me then on that Pope.
The reason for this is because he was not being the nicest person to me, and I was a little psychopath, and I was talking to a teacher. That's back when I still trusted my teachers. I was like, yeah, miss, he's so mean to me. He's so mean to me. Sometimes I just wish I could like look down at my pencil, like stab him in the eye with my pencil, but I can't. And then she reported me. And that was the first main reason. I got like a half a day of ISS for that, and they searched me. I was getting frisked by the police officers at like in sixth grade, and like I don't know. I felt like I made it as like a high level criminal when that officer was patting me down, and they were searching every crease and corner of my lockers. But yeah, I that was like the first major time I got in trouble in a middle school. And the second time would have been I made an inappropriate joke, and some girls these same girls make inappropriate jokes to me now, but these girls were not too fond of my inappropriate joke. Um it wasn't about them, okay? I'm not some weirdo creep, okay? It wasn't about them. It was about a comic I was reading. Back then I was back really into graphic novels, and a girl got knocked down by somebody, and she was like on all fours. I'm like, ooh, she looks cute like that. Like I'd love to bleep her, and
Mhm.
that's what.
Happening.
And then the girls reported me for it, even though I wasn't really directed at them. I was talking to somebody else, and they overheard it, and they called my parents, which sucked. But yeah. So those were the two main reasons they denied it. I got in trouble again once I got in the 8th grade for shoving a kid down the floor, and he was a friend of mine. Uh, Pathless might know him. Well, y'all both know him. Um, his initials are LT. But yeah, so
Oh, yeah.
I
I
got
know who you're
in
talking about.
yeah I got in trouble for throwing him to the ground. But my parents actually never found out about that one,
Oh, him.
and I got
How long did it take you to figure that
ISS
out?
for that one. No, I
Eh,
got after
uh,
school detention. That was my first time getting after
I was about
school
to say,
detention.
y'all still I was about to say, y'all still go to the same school he does.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
still
he went
hang
to
out
I
with
our.
can
him. Still
remember the
friends.
first
Still
one to figure
friends.
that out.
He was not the person who reported me. Okay, he did not report me for it. The teacher saw, and that's how I got in trouble.
Hey, all this school talking. I mean, I know this is getting off topic, but this is
Off
part.
topic
This
is
is
good for
about.
podcast.
Yeah, but talking about all this, talking about all middle school stuff. I have a interesting.
Go
Uh,
ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know if you guys even talked about this. Again, I didn't watch the last episode, but this is the strangest thing I've heard from being in attendance. And I'm pretty sure I don't know if I talked to you guys about it. Do you remember that? I'm pretty sure this was in 8th grade. That one kid, uh, not sure if Leland may know, or maybe he does. I don't know. Trevor, you might know. That one kid who always just came around and sat at our table. I'm not a bad I'm not, saying that this, like, I don't hate the like, I wouldn't, like, say, I'm not a bad person for saying not letting this kid sit at our table, but he was persistent, and he wanted to sit at his table, and then we just weren't wanting him at the table. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about.
Do you know his name?
Does it start with a D? I don't remember.
A D?
No. What was his name? Do you know who I'm talking about, though? He was kinda like a short kid.
A short kid.
He would he was kind of an odd person.
I'm not sure if you're talking about.
You don't have to say his name, just I just need to know if you guys know who I'm talking about. He was was a
I
short kid, but he would
don't.
always sit over.
Does his name start with a
Anyway,
J?
I don't remember his name. Anyway, it was a long time ago. Anyway, I have something interesting happened in knowledge whenever I was working when I was not working class as attendance office assistant, is whenever his mom came over to the came over and at the attendance, and I don't know why she would start talking to me, but she told me what happened and why he was like suspended for like, oh, I don't know, suspended for so long. He was apparently caught, what's a kind word to describe what he was doing? He was
Oh.
having fun with himself, with not
Yes.
with by himself, but with a
He was
bunch of other
he
people.
was jerking and smirking under the bleachers. I know
Yeah.
exactly who you're talking about.
Well, I don't know. Hey, I don't know who you're talking about.
His name does start with a D. You
Yeah.
are entirely correct. Yes, I remember him so well. He's
Well,
actually became more friends with Landon now. So
Really?
I said his name. Uh actually, you know what? Landon actually wants to become a YouTuber, so I can say
yeah,
That's
Landon, the
true,
one who
but
you
he's
smacked
a
down to the
GoPro.
ground.
Yeah.
but that is one of the unique, interesting, funniest things that came from our school.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a
Wait,
fun
wait, wait,
character.
wait, 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 wait. I just want to announce this. When I worked at the front office and I had to go deliver a package and all that, I always ran into people making out on the stairwells at the
I never
campus.
understood making out in like the early grades. Like I'm like, ew, y'all are that was back in the day
I'm
when I thought kissing was
surprised.
disgusting.
at the school I go to, how many people make out.
Yeah,
Be
my high school now, yeah, I see it every day,
Yeah,
repetitively.
and it's
But
Len and his girlfriend too. Like it's
oh
everywhere.
yeah, oh don't even get me started on him and his girlfriend.
Yeah, I think they have the same period together right after. I mean, your
Yeah,
last period. Yes, yeah,
yeah.
so, yeah, yeah.
Let's go. I'm gonna go back to that topic on that specific student in middle school. He
Yeah.
I remember once Landon approached me out on the tennis courts, and he's like, "Oh my goodness, so and so wants," and so being that kid. We'll call him Drug. Drug. No, that's a horrible name. We'll call him Fred. Fred. That's a
Yeah,
horrible name, but we're
Fred.
gonna use it. He said, "Oh yeah, Fred thinks he could beat you in a fight, and he wants to do it." I walk over there, ready. I wasn't really ready. I didn't want to fight Fred, but I don't like the Fred name. I don't want to fight Fred, but like
Frederick.
Frederick, that's better. I didn't want to fight Frederick, but I just wanted to. You can't just say I'm not gonna like approach him. But like he never like declared he wanted to fight me, but he was just boasting about like how he could beat me in a fight. So and as you know, he is far shorter than me and smaller than me. And I walk over there and I said Landon said you wanted to fight me and that you could beat me in a fight, and he was like, "No, no, I never said that. Landon trying to start crap." I'm like, and to this day, I don't really know if he said it, even though I'm pretty sure he did. But like this kid, he had a mouth and a
Yeah.
hand under the bleachers with another kid. There were two kids doing it
What's his
together,
name start with?
kind
What
of
was the
gay.
first letter?
D.
D.
Hold up, hold up. I'm thinking of a person right now that sits with us at lunch.
He used
Nope,
to.
it's not that guy. It's not that guy.
Okay, it's not him. It's not
Not
him.
that guy.
Because you said he's shorter than you, so I'm
Yeah,
thinking,
yeah,
oh
I
yeah.
have perfectly good reasons why most of us at lunch we really did not want to hang out with them. Those are
Yeah.
my
I remember on
these
the
are my
course that day, I
reasons.
was ready to go Will Smith, Chris Rock is. That was before Will Smith, Chris Rock is a thing, but I was ready to him. But like,
Hey, what time are we at?
we are
It's like
at
half an hour.
37:38. That's far more than Dino wanted to go for today.
Yeah, I wanted to go for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, but you're
No, you
lasting
don't get
longer.
10 minutes.
You
You
know,
get
a lot of guys
Yeah.
would kill for that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
All right.
wait. I just realized whenever we try to make long episodes, it comes out short. But when we want short episodes, it comes out very big
One
long.
second. I'm gonna open this on stream. Breaking news. What's the breaking news? Uh, the breaking news being
I am
Vladimir's. Wait, what? Not Vladimir. Uh,
oh,
Kaczynski. Oh, what's he? What's about? What about him? Gotta be important if it's on the breaking news.
Well, he is the president of Ukraine.
about the whole
What?
fight thing. I bet you I could take you both of you combined. I don't even have to worry
Oh,
about you guys coming up to me.
he made an appearance at the Grammys, asking for support, like video wise. He didn't like leave Ukraine, but like, okay, never mind. Why is that breaking news? How is that breaking news? Okay, he asked for help
Breaking
during.
news.
Okay, he asked for help during the Grammys. Big deal.
Not that clever.
That sounds mean, but like, I don't think that's breaking news. Breaking news. Like, look, two thing down. At least 6 dead, 9 injured in Sacramento shooting, and that's not even breaking news.
Oh wow.
Okay. Sorry. I just saw the breaking news sign, and I'm like, ooh, okay.
Wait, hold up. Sacramento, California.
That's correct.
Hey, that's where I was born at.
Dang,
I was in Sacramento.
I was born in Texas, like a loser. I was born in a small town in Texas. I was born in Alma, Texas. Population under 300, and it's a small town. Some people don't even consider it to be a town, but that's where I was. That's where I spent my early days. my little tiny Trevor. That's where I came up in the country, brought up in a little tiny field. I had like a giant bear. He's in the field right now, rotten.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'm
So
sorry, I'm not
I
paying
think
attention to
it's
what you're saying, what?
Good, good. I
I
don't
think
know where I
it's
was going with that.
time.
Mhm.
All right, but yeah. So, ooh, here's an actual somewhat scary story. I was downtown San Antonio one day. As y'all can know, downtown anywhere is not good. But
Seattle downtown.
I was downtown San Antonio with my grandmother and my sister, and we were approached by a man. I won't like be mean about it, but he I'm not gonna like describe him, but his name he did say his name, and this name has become a running joke. And now it was okay. Before I get into that, I'm gonna tell y'all why he became such a big deal. My older brother, 21 at the time, maybe even 20. He just sent us down the hotel by ourselves to go get picked up and wait for the car to arrive, even though he's an adult and she's an old lady and we were two kids. And so Kyle approached us. His name was Kyle, okay? He addressed himself as Kyle, and he approached us asking for a cigarette, money, like the old lady and the little two kids, and we were like, yeah, yeah. And then my grandmother was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I just smoked my last cigarette." And then he was like, "Oh, it's okay." And he tried to shake her hand, and then she's like, "No." But that was and he left. But later, after all these years, every time we see anyone downtown, we'll just say, "Ooh, is that Kyle?" And it's just become a very inside joke in my family, and like it's amazing when there's people who like don't get it, and we make a joke to each other about Kyle, but they don't get it, and it's the best feeling. Inside jokes are amazing, by the way. uh if y'all ever have any inside jokes, like for all I know, Pathless can say, "Oh my god, Trevor, that's so cool," and that like lead to an inside joke. Dino will start laughing, he'll start laughing. Because before this podcast they were making fun of me and being like, "Oh my goodness," one day Trevor said, "Oh my god, it's so cool," and then he turned out he was like gay. And then like y'all just be laughing and I won't be getting the joke. And I'm like, why are they laughing? And then but in reality they're calling me gay. That's
So
very descriptive.
I'm so fascinated by your story.
Well,
All
uh,
right. All right. What time is it? It's approaching 10
I
o'clock.
had to
I'm
go.
so
I had to
sorry.
go.
I was watching as you were watching the video as you were talking. Oh dang.
Oh,
Leave
he
it
just
there.
left. He didn't even outro the podcast in 1 second. Where's my phone? I am calling him up. He's gonna outro with us. This is
Hey
unacceptable.
everyone, we are going to end this episode right now,
No,
despite what Trevor is saying. Thank you
no,
so
no,
much
no.
for
I am recording and I will not. I'm calling him right now.
Hello again.
Welcome back. You really thought you could leave without doing an outro?
No. Sorry, my phone. I closed out Discord on
I
accident.
closed out Discord. He's just making excuses. Okay. Well, thank you everybody for watching this video, taking the time out of your day to
I'm
watch
sorry, are you doing
us
an outro for
three.
your
Yes,
episode?
yes, we are doing an outro. Pathless, you
I'm sorry,
better
are you doing
unmute.
the episode for whose episode?
Okay.
Okay. The dinosaur man will like to do his outro now.
Uh-huh. 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 Sorry, everybody. Before I was really taking the, rightful ownership of this one episode.
Um.
uh Thank you all so much for watching. This was a very unique episode. Thank you so much. And I hope all you enjoy. What was I gonna say? Anyway,
Look at
good
this
night.
guy. He can't even he doesn't even know how to do an outro. Okay.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
No. So as
Bye.
Dino was saying, we are very thankful for
Bye.
every one of you.
Bye.